students, good day. I'm Dr. Obasi Nathaniel. We'll be continuing again our facilitation and instructional video series. I'll be looking at soil forming rocks. We'll be considering some soil forming factors, some factors of soil formation, as well as some weathering processes, both physical and chemical weathering. So I encourage you to do your best to be a part of this course, as I know you really have a good time with us. Welcome on board once again. Thank you. You're highly welcome. We are considering soil forming rocks today. Dr. Obasi Nathaniel. By introduction, many of us don't think about the ground beneath us or the soil that we work on each day. The truth is that soil is a very important resource. Processes take place over thousands of years to create a small amount of soil material. Unfortunately, the most valuable soil is often used for building purposes or is protected and eroded, is unprotected and is eroded away. To protect this vital natural resource and to sustain the world's growing housing and food requirement, it is important to learn about soil, how soil forms, and natural reactions that occur in soil to sustain healthy plant growth and purify water. Soil is important to the livelihood of plant, animals, and humans. However, soil quality and quantity can be and is adversely affected by human activity and misuse of soil. Now, soil forming rocks and minerals. The formation of soil happens over a very long period of time. It can take over 1,000 years or even more. Soil is formed from the weathering of rocks as well as minerals. The surface rocks break down into smaller pieces through a process of weathering and is then mixed with moss and organic matter. Over time, this creates a thin layer of soil. Plants help the development of the soil. How? The plant attracts animals, and when the animals die, their body decay. Decaying matter makes the soil thick and rich. This continues until the soil is fully formed. The soil then supports many different plants. Now, what are the 5 soil forming factors? We have the parent materials, we have the climate, we have organism, we have topography or time. Now, how do they affect soil formation? The soil parent materials are the materials from which soils are formed, and over time, due to a lot of activities, chemical reactions emanating from activities of some chemical weathering processes, would lead to the formation of soil through the parent materials. Also, climate. There are several components of climate, and of course, climate is a particular weather condition of a place for over a period of time. And now we see that there are a lot of climatic factors such as rainfall, such as sunshine, and several other climatic factors. All of these factors come together and they play important roles in soil formation. Organisms. Yes, there are several soil forming organisms, that contribute to soil formation. Some of those organisms are the ones that are in the soil that burrow through the rocks. Some of them cause one disintegration activity or the other on the soil, including humans as well, or breaking down of rock particles, and all of this lead to soil formation. Now, topography also affects soil formation in that the slope of a particular soil can lead to accumulation or even detachment of some particles from the upper part of the slope and down to the lower part. And all of these affect soil formation processes. Now, all of these activities take place under time, in a particular time, and that is why time is a factor in soil formation. Now, chemical weathering processes, chemical carbonation and solution. This weathering process occurs when precipitation, such as water, combines with carbon dioxide to form carbonic acid. When carbonic acid comes in contact with rocks that contain lime, soda, and potash, mineral calcium, magnesium, as well as potassium in these rocks chemically change into carbonates and dissolves in rainwater. Also, we have hydrolysis, which is chemical weathering process which occurs when water, usually in the form of precipitation, disrupt the chemical composition and size of a mineral and create less stable mineral. Also, hydration. Water combines with compounds in rocks, causing chemical changes in mineral structure, but more likely we physically alter a mineral's grain, surface, and edges. Oxidation is a process which occurs when oxygen combines with compound elements in rocks to form oxide. Now, physical weathering caused by animals and plants. How, of course, animals and plants contribute immensely through their activities, growing activities, and some other activities like the root of plants penetrate through the rocks, leading to their breakdown, whereas animals, including man, contribute immensely in breaking down some rock particles, leading to soil formation. Crystallization, as water evaporates moisture from rocks located in arid climates, mineral salt develop from mineral crystals, leading to soil formation. Also, temperature variation in the arid region or in the desert region. There is so much variation in temperature because during the day there is very high temperature, and in the night the temperature easily evaporates, leading to a very cold condition. These processes can actually lead to disintegration of rocks, leading to soil formation in such areas. Unloading and exfoliation. Cracks in rocks appears when pressure is released as overlaying rocks. When there is pressure due to overlaying rocks in some rocky areas, it leads to cracks and also leads to some breaking down, disintegration. Now, activity. Discuss the 5 factors of soil formation. Conclusion. Weathering is the alteration of rocks to more stable materials from their exposure to the agents of air, water, and organic fluid. No rock is stable or immune to weathering. Many pathways and agents are involved in weathering, but most can be grouped into 2 main processes, and they are mechanical and chemical weathering. Thank you.